sex is better when you're young, and other myths about sex that won't go away. As someone who's written about sex for more than 3 decades, yes, that old, I find it rather depressing that some of the sex myths that were kicking around when I was studying psychology at university are still widely believed today. Here's 6 stubborn commonly believed facts about sex that have absolutely no basis in reality at all. Nothing makes me more annoyed when people say to me, sex should be spontaneous and happen naturally. If you have to plan things and make an effort, you're with the wrong person. This type of thinking isn't just naive and immature, it makes people question perfectly good, happy relationships. When you've been living with someone for 10 years, it's highly unlikely you'll suddenly pass them on the stairs, be overcome with spontaneous lust, rip their clothes off and have your wicked way right there and then. Good sex in long-term relationships is very often planned sex with both partners making a huge effort. These couples make time for sex, put it top of the priority list not bottom, are curious about sex and open to finding new things to do together. They complement each other sexually, know exactly how their partner likes being touched but also that preferences change in a heartbeat, so it's essential to be able to talk and read body language. Making an effort is a decidedly unsexy, dreaded phrase. But if you do make an effort, the result is seriously good sex. Ask Dame Helen Mirren for her opinion on this one. At 72, she describes her sex life as great, just wonderful compared to the paranoid and empty sex she had when young. One Relate survey found during our supposed peak sexual years are 30s for women, based on peaking estrogen levels. Most couples are so busy dealing with kids, mortgages and careers, sex is largely ignored or a source of stress rather than pleasure. Sexual confidence, according to this and other surveys, truly appears to peak between the age of 60 and 69. Another 2015 study found around 54% of men and 31% of women in their 70s and 80s have sex at least twice a month. Not just for the young men. I get a lot of emails from people saying they're deeply upset that their partner is still watching porn and masturbating when they could have the real thing. But watching porn in private, often indulging a secret turn-on that perhaps we don't want to share with a partner, is something lots of people enjoy, as well as sex with their partner. They are two different experiences, both enjoyable. So masturbating solo doesn't mean your partner's not completely satisfied with the real sex you're having together. Lots of people also satisfy a higher sex drive through masturbating rather than hassle their partners for more sex than they want to have. Society gives a nod to female desire fluctuating throughout the month, partly to do with hormone changes and menstruation. But both men and women have certain times of the day, week or month when they feel like sex more, or not at all. What has eaten, how much sleep has had, his general health, stress levels, how well you're both getting on, low self-confidence, medication, how much has had to drink, the same factors that affect our libido, affect his as well. Some people are sexual perfectionists, waiting for the perfection conditions to have good sex, both free, both horny, both having great hair and body days, no kids around, one glass of wine in, both relaxed etc., and expecting perfect performances every time, both adoring every single thing you do to each other, both having an orgasm, preferably together. A healthier, more realistic model for sex looks like this. For every 10 sex sessions, it's likely 4 will be okay, 4 will be good, 1 will be fantastic and 1 boring or even disastrous. If you're not having the odd disaster in bed, say sex therapists, you are not challenging yourselves by trying new things. Stop putting the pressure on and stop counting orgasms. Instead, simply aim to connect physically and give pleasure to each other. US sex therapist Vanessa Marin says she absolutely despises the way we talk about female orgasm as a society. Women are made to think our bodies are weird and hard to figure out. But the main reason why female orgasm can seem harder to attain than male orgasm is because we expect woman's sexuality to work the same way men's sexuality does. In short, we expect women to orgasm from penetration when the best, and often only way for a great majority of women, is through clitoral stimulation. This is how we're built, but women are made to feel there's something wrong with us for not being able to orgasm during intercourse. It's the equivalent of giving men a hard time for not being able to climax using a vibrator. What works for men doesn't work for women, and it's frustrating why something we've known for more than 2,000 years, it's made clear in the Kama Sutra, still isn't widely accepted.